Hello everyone. Any foot amputees in tonight? Okay, that's a relief. I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah, I watched a very good Netflix documentary last week. It's called The Love Life of Napoleon. It's very good, especially the Bonaparte. My wife said to me, why don't you grow a beard? I said, we don't have to do everything together. Been married 33 and a half years, and I'm not sure what's going on. I said to her, you seeing someone else? She said, only when you're shagging me. We called our first child Justin. It reminds us of how he was conceived. The younger lad was conceived in deepest Hertfordshire. That time it was Welling. I've got a fetish for hummus. I like to watch my chick pee. As I do these jokes, most people just don't know much about me as a person, because I just do these stupid jokes. But I'm going to open up tonight. I've got a bit more time than usual. So I'm Jewish, and I'm a paedophile. I was going to say that, let it sink in, but probably not the best way of putting it. So I say to the children, would you like to buy a sweet? I've got a part-time job in a bowling alley. I'm temping. They're all going on strike as well. I went to see the doctor last week. I said I've got a problem. I can't stop eating polo mints. He said, you've got a mental health problem. And he said, I can't see you now. Come again after 8. I went into an Afro-Caribbean takeaway. The guy said to me, jerk chicken. I said, I'd rather eat it. I was in a Chinese restaurant last week. The lights were excessively bright. I called over the waiter. I said, can you dim sum? We've got a Korean restaurant near us. Main course is fantastic. So dog's bollocks. Went back to the doctors. Got a problem in my prostate. Got the thumbs up. I like picking up blokes on building sites. Yeah. That's why they call me a jack off all trades. I said to the foreman, would you like a hand job? He said, not on my watch. They say you are what you eat. But I'm no pussy. I'm really privileged to be asked to headline in a venue as wonderful as this one. Actually, it reminds me very much of Joseph Fritzl's basement. And I've actually written a book about Joseph Fritzl, and it's a bestseller. You like the edgy jokes, then I can Yeah, I've got that vibe anyway. I was on holiday the other week in a rather quaint town in the Netherlands. My mate said, "You trekked?" I said, "No, I took the bus." Okay, let's get going a bit quicker now. Cars that fail their MOT. Don't get me started. I missed the live coverage of the World Hairdressing Championships, but I managed to catch the highlights. I left my dentures in the opera, but fortunately I had a falsetto. I got into a row with one of my work colleagues at the aircraft repair centre, so they sent me on a hangar management course. I met my wife in a slaughterhouse. She was a stunner. I'm going to be honest with you now, folks. It's not easy talking about these things. When I was 15, my mother caught me masturbating. She started screaming and shouting. I said, "Mum, calm down. Get a grip." I like to bring this on the set with me sometimes when I'm doing gigs. Do you like it? Yes. I'm not a big fan. My mother was a medium. My father was an extra large. Actually, my dear old dad, you know, he died 30 years ago, God bless him. He was a wonderful guy, absolutely brilliant guy. And the thing was, though, he died in the hospice and we were all there with him. And Dad, he was a compulsive gambler. So it's quite poignant, really, that he went at 10 to 1. A bit selfish, because if he'd have gone at 20 to 1, it would have made a difference. My favourite night of the year, and we've had it recently, is Halloween. It's a wonderful night for me, because at Halloween it's the only night of the year where the children come to my house. And I don't need to go to the park. Any of you heard what Rolf Harris hide and seek is? You don't know that one? No? Okay. Coming, ready or not? Okay. So we've got a French electrician. He's called Serge. And would you believe it, his father was in the resistance. We've got a Romanian travel agent, very good if you want to book a rest. We've got a Mexican carpet fitter, he does the Andalay. We've got a Swedish courier, he's okay, but if you're not in, he just takes the stock home. And we've got a guy fixing our roof at the moment, a roofer, yeah? And he was telling me he hasn't had sex for ages. I said, "You probably got erectile dysfunction." But he came round to our house, and I don't know whether I've ever spoken about my house before, but I have occasionally to audiences. Well, we've got a house in Stoke Newington. It's just a bit of an aside, this. We bought it for 135 grand 25 years ago. It's now worth 1.5 million. Some people say 1.6 million. The thing is, it's all paid for. So fuck you, hipsters. Exams for podiatrists. It's like survival of the feet test. You know, I bring this thing as well because it also. I always bring this on stage for you all, because it reminds me again of my dear old dad. And this, funnily enough, represents the work that my dear old father is. Zid, can you see it? Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, my dad wasn't a plumber, he was a bent copper. I rang up the Elvish Tribute hotline the other week. It was 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Okay, we'll get rid of that one. I'm going to leave you with a little story. It's about my family. Got an interesting family. So I'm going to leave you, this was one of the first puns I ever wrote actually. I did it on the first gig that I did 7 years ago. So my sister's daughter is one of those doctors that puts you to sleep before an operation. So ladies and gentlemen, I've got a niece that is.